Oh yeah. About to go live in 3, 2, 1. Just gonna wait for the cue of the music. Hey. Hope you all had a good day. Good night. My day is just beginning. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Psych. This is one of the best things ever. Alright. 3, 2, 1, and we live, man. We live. It's 11:32. We have like 28 minutes to the closure of this candle. So I'm gonna have 2 trading views here, and before we go so far, let me see if we got any news today. It's usually unusual to have some news right now, but the days we have news this late. We do have that 5:30 a.m. This is something that I'm also looking at to kind of wake up early, try to see if we can take part in this, but for now we just flow with what we got for now. So but those are some of the things when we start expanding we're gonna start looking into, because there's usually some momentum around this time after or whatever, but see if we can take part on that, either get clapped or why am I saying clap? That's just weird. Whatever. So I want to have US whatever on one side, so I'll just put the news there. Well, this is really no news today, so tomorrow nothing as well. Thursday all in the morning, so we're good. We're on the clear in terms of news. So alright, so one side I'll have US100 just on the 1 hour. That's all we need. I need to watch them on the 1 hour just to see, try relate that 1 hour with US100, because that's what we currently trading. I like what I'm seeing so far, but again, this is the same thing that we saw yesterday, a swing low happening. In this case, it did go up and then came down and then it shot up, so the swing low was cancelled. So we kind of seen the same characteristic again as yesterday. So let's go do some analysis, see if we can work our way around. So let's just go to the monthly. I don't feel like marking so much, man. We still have yesterday's levels. I feel like we can just use them again. Now, do I think we'll get up here? I don't think so. Today? Nah. Not today. But let me see how many points we have. Like 93 points. That's not too much. So let's just do a fresh, wait a minute. I know that I saved all these things in a group. Did I not do that yesterday? Something in right here. I did save yesterday's shenanigans, did I? Hold up, wait a minute. I could be in the wrong, because I'm not seeing other. What is going on here? Okay, let's just see US100 on this side. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna have this one as the main one. So US100 here and US100 here too. Because yeah, I'm sure I put all those in a group yesterday. Just saves me time. So this is yesterday's shenanigans. So what's going on here? Okay, what I'm gonna do is just do the same symbol everywhere. What the? There we go. So we Gucci now, we Gucci now, we Gucci now, we good. And then this guy here can be the rest. So Dow Jones over there and US500 over here. Good. Alright, put them on the 1 hour and we should be ready to go. So we have like 24 minutes. All this can have all those. Actually, I'm just gonna delete everything on this side. I don't need all that stuff or unless I want to do something. Anyway, let's go do that top down analysis real quick. So let's do this one. It's gonna be on the 5 minute or so, and then this one will start on the monthly. Just check out what we got here. So seems like I was on the wrong side. So we've taken out that old monthly high over there. Just curious, do we have those levels? No. So that old monthly high, I think is unnecessary for my for my strategy. Honestly, I don't need all this stuff. I just need to know the previous day. But as a whole, it's good to know kind of where we're going to. So the half of this week is a PD array in itself. So I'll just mark it for the sake. So I'll just mark it just because we're here and we have some time to do this analysis. So I'll just do like monthly, week EQ, and then those EQs I like them in blue, and I like this one 1 pixel, and then that's gonna be in blue. Yep. And I'm gonna mark just lock that and we're good. So that's all I can see from here. The other thing is if we start retracing, we do have this inverted fair value gap here, which is quite far, so I'm not gonna worry about that today. So we're good on the monthly. Let's go to the weekly. What do we have here? We are in this fair value gap and also a breaker right there on the weekly. We are currently inside that weekly fair value gap over there. We should offer some resistance, right? I think so. And probably the half of it should also be something. That half should be something. Okay. That's the weekly gap over there that we can see us maybe come down to. So if we are still predisposed, if that's a word, to keep going up, I think we can see a retracement come down and then keep going up, or whatever they want to do. So we're gonna watch this area. I'm not gonna do all these markings because this is on a weekly whatever, so, and we have nothing to do that. My style is just get in, get out. Bruh, 2 people came in. Did you leave a like for me? How am I supposed to know if my stream is like? Well, that's okay. Please leave a like before you leave. That would be amazing. Push the like button on your way out. It's the least you could do. Thank you. This is why I like trading, man. You just don't give. Oh my, it's just an amazing. People come in, they like your job, they stick around. Those that don't, for most on your way out anytime. Because it's all about offering value, and whoever sees value, they'll stick around and benefit from it if there's anything to benefit. So we're gonna keep pushing, bruh. What else do we see? So in my mind, I know we are in that breaker, even if we start reversing, because I know we can still go and wick up. The body's coming here, so I'm not gonna worry about that so much. And actually I'm gonna push this just to the back here, and of course I need to mark that previous day high, and also that previous day low, which what I'm gonna do is just have this repetition of that weekly NW something and WOG, new weekly opening gap. We marked it yesterday, we just may as well mark it again. So do I think we're gonna be coming down here? We're too bullish, bro. 800 points, we'll see. I don't need the half mark for this one. Let me know if I'm not too edible. We have those equal highs here, they look so nice, man. But this is on a weekly, but they just look so good. That's some low resistance liquidity run over there. That high was not run so well. We did have this consolidation kind of, we shot down, so it makes sense to come and take that high too. Anyway, so we have the breaker here and maybe this one too, so it makes sense to retrace to this level here, but this is on a daily whatever. So what are we looking for? Maybe a retracement down into this current range. We'll see how that goes. I'm not seeing anything else. So that half of that weekly fair value gap, right, is the high of this candle here. So I'm not gonna keep on saying an old daily high and another high, and then we do have this fair value gap, so it makes sense. And I think I did draw this again yesterday, so I'm just gonna put them in perspective even for today. Bring this up to today, just go daily. So it makes sense to take out this high and take out this high too into that pool right there. That just looks right to me. And then this daily inverted fair value gap over here. So we just do like daily inverted fair value gap. So I know that it's a bullish fair value gap. If that means get here and then go up. So let's see how that goes inside of a weekly fair value gap right there. BC fair value gap. What's the difference? I don't know. Okie doke. Okay. Okay, we're looking good here. Let's go down to the 4 hour. I'm just marking my charts now anyhowly. Not really anyhowly. I mean, we do have a plan here. I like those equal highs. They'll just run like, they run so nicely. So what is that old monthly high? Yeah, that's wrong, man. Should be up there. Which that old monthly high is the discount price of the weekly fair value. And then that's the monthly week EQ right there. Equilibrium or half point, whatever you want to call it. And let's go. So we Gucci here. It's also should I put that weekly breaker too? That's the breaker block here. Low, high, lower, low. So all of this is a breaker block, but then I'll just do that down candle here. So starting from here to there, I mean, it could go all the way up and then just wick down. So that's on a weekly time scale. That's just above my pay grade for now. And we do have like a small 4-hour fair value gap over there, so we good here. So if that is run, it will run the others too. All right, let's go down to where was I on the 4-hour? Is there anything there of importance I'm seeing? So if you know what I would like to see, I'd like to see this high taken, which will also represent the previous 4-hour being taken, and then we come down. And this 1 hour here, that's the current 1 hour. That's not so much. It's not so much movement, only 36 points, bro. So we can come take this high and then just start coming down. Then maybe we would hold a little bit to this low, but we'll see how that goes. So there's really nothing else for me to see on the 4-hour, so I'm gonna just stop here. And I think we're good. I'm sure there's a lot more, but I'm okay. So now we don't have so much movement anymore. The candles are kind of too thin now, too small, bro. But we'll just persevere and see what. So far we're getting a swing high. So it will still be nice if we can take out just this candle. That would be actually perfect, because that swing low, swing high, and then the fourth candle takes out the third candle of the swing high. We should see some explosive moves to the downside, and we do have this fair value gap here, which is currently my first target. So that's the 1 hour, and we're good here. We are good. So that's the play I'd like to see. Come up, take that high, and then shoot down. Now if we do come down and take this low, and then everything comes through, I'm gonna take that high and see if we can take these highs and maybe work our way to that weekly. I don't know if we really want to get to that half of that monthly wick today, but I'm thinking if we start coming down, then this last area here, which will be an area of resistance, and we broke, then we'll see if we can get here to find some support with price. So maybe look something like this. But what I would like to see is if we can trade up and then come down and just chill here. Let me just leave that for bragging purposes. I told you so. Alright, let's go. Come on, I don't like doing this, so this is not good. Let me do this. Let me change US30, go back to US100. This is that 1 hour. If I delete, will it get lost? My mistake, man. So I usually don't like to see these higher levels on this side. That means I'm gonna have to do all that thing again, and I'm not willing to do that. So we're just gonna have to work with them. So take this out. That's okay. So what I like to see is us go up, take those highs, and then come back and come into this pool, which should be okay with me for my today's targets. So 766, we are like 200 and something, 234 to get my small account back to $1,000, and that should be done by the end of this week. But I don't want to time myself, man. We'll see how that goes. I don't want to pressure myself into anything. This is that support and resistance, that level I think we're gonna get down to. So looking at the 5 minute here, we have this that 5 minute fair value gap over there. and we're Gucci, man. So we just wait, see. And what else do we have down here? The other place I'm seeing a clean 5 whatever is down here. And so already on the 5 minute there's a setup. Look at this series of down candles. We shot up, took that high, and we broke down, leaving a fair value gap. Currently we are walking that so-called breaker right there. So this is something in the past that I would already jump in and then start hoping for price to go my way. I don't do that no more, so I just have to stay within my parameters now, and I think that's helping me in the long run. So that right there will be a trade that I'll be in, and way before that I'll be waiting for this fair value gap to be traded too, so I'd have my pending order over there, and probably that was the best way to do it, man. So this means you'll miss a lot of trades, but once you get them trades yeah, but then I would take out my profits too early too. So sometimes I'll see price go down and then it just tugs me in, and then we just leave. But I had jumped that strategy again because I would miss a lot of trades. Price would come, sometimes just touch my price, but I wouldn't be tagged in, and then I just see it go without me. Yeah, again, I didn't have enough data. There's too many things. So let's see what the 1 minute looks like. This to me doesn't look like a sustainable short. Look at those highs right there, and then we also have a lot of lows on this side too. So we're just gonna chill. We got 9 minutes to the close of this candle. So all this sell side is too much. Those lows. Let me see what the 50-200 looks like. Okay. So that's a retracement. We saw the same thing yesterday, honestly. There's a trend line right there. 50, but we've been above 50 for so long though. 200. Where was the cross? Or did I move? So we crossed here at 2:54 a.m. retracement right there, and this is the second one right here. So I'm thinking that we're still bullish, honestly. So a break above that trend line, that will be my entry. I don't like this. Those equal lows over there, we don't like that. Not to say that this will still go up, it will still go up, and I think I'm good. I don't need none of that, honestly. I'm just putting them there for whatever purposes. We're good here, so let's just wait and see. Looking at this, maybe we can shoot down to this 1 hour pool and then keep shooting up. We just broke that trend line after that retracement, so I'll probably wait for the first one and a second green momentum candle, bullish candle, and then just go in. But I don't trade that no more. I mean, if I wake up early in the morning, then I'd look at that, but for now we're just gonna chill. I just don't like these highs here. We'll see. All right, let's go see what these guys look like. 1 hour. This is yesterday's example. I will not be looking at again. So I'm gonna delete everything here and do the same for US30. US500 I think had the best setup yesterday. Trading, what is this? Okay. So Dow Jones has some sort of SMT on the 1 hour. We have a high, lower low, high, high, high. And this guy has what? Nothing, high, high, high. But just within this area, I don't like this. This needs to be visible. The daily going down, bro. So 4 more minutes to the closure of these candles. US100 looks like it's gonna keep going. US30 looks like it's gonna keep going down. US500, I don't know. This one has some consolidation here, going sideways. This one's went up, same as US100. They went up, but I'm really just concerned with just this area here. So I don't need to see everything. That's the area I'm concerned with. Four more minutes to the closure of this candle. So we've taken out the 10 a.m. candle and we're now expanding upwards. Still, we're not doing nothing until the closure of this candle in the next 3 minutes, and all we're gonna be waiting for is looking for a short. If this is the high of the previous 1 hour candle, all I'm looking for is trade above it and then come down. On the 5-minute time frame, I need to see a 5-minute order block confirmed, and then we go down to the 1 minute and we see where the last up candle is, and we're gonna mark that area, and that's gonna be our entry. And then it'll look something like this, so stop loss above the high, and then we're gonna go, and the other end of the 1 hour is gonna be our TP, well, at least TP1. If the RR is good, we close everything, bro. We close everything. It's that simple. So in this case, it's gonna be this 1 hour candle here that closes in the next 53 seconds. Now I like this. I would have loved to see like a let me see if we have something on the 30-minute. Nothing. Oh, we have these highs here, and then into that daily. That would be nice, but it's too far, bro. If we can just shoot up here, then we get a trade from there, maybe at 12:30. That would be nice. "16 seconds to the closure of the 11 p.m. candle, and that's what we use as our range to look for setups. So in this case, it looks like we're gonna be looking for a short down into this pool. There we go. So that looks good to me. So that's the high. Now if I do this, I'm gonna do a lot of drawing, so let me just do it like this. I know that's the high right there. Now I'll pull that to 1 p.m. because after that I'm not interested in taking anything. And then the 1 hour short is this one. I need to see where exactly. Okay, now we know. This one. Wait, just forgot. This one. This one. Pull that to 1 p.m. Again, we're leaving those highs, which is good. Pull this to 3 p.m. That's the 1 hour high right there. And pretty much that's it. And we'll just chill, see if we got anything today. Now honestly, what I would like to see is if we can just come up, take this high and those highs too, and then now come down from that formation to take these lows, because we also have some equal lows over here, which is good, just before whatever right there. Let me see what the 5 minute looks like on this side. I wish we could close that completely. We do have like a small fair value gap here. I don't like to see those things on my, if I'm taking a short, because they act like some support and resistance, honestly. Because you can see price get there and then just go back. But for now, I am waiting for that full whatever. So it seems like this will be open. This is now inverted here because we closed above it. So that should offer some support over there, and I think this should be a little bit dark. Yeah, that's good. So what are we likely to do here, man? Who cares? So we got these equal lows here, and then we got some here, and then maybe if we can take these lows and just come into this 1 hour fair value gap, which is this right here on the 1 hour time frame. That would be nice. So for now, we just be patient. I hope we don't get smoked like yesterday. Mr. Aesthetics. Making small changes nobody notices. Let's see what these guys are doing. Let me do the same thing with them as well. So that's the 1 hour high. You do notice when one is being held, the others tend to be held as well. So that's kind of why I like to look at all three, but only focus on one. Trying to trade all three sometimes is tricky, man. I've tried that before, and I think it's just better to stick with one. So US 500 is the one that looks like US 100. US 30 is, but at least within this range they all look the same. As you can see, they're all within the previous 1 hour. So okay, again, what am I looking for? Trade above the high and then look for a breaker, retest, then shoot down. The filter that we're gonna add on this is go up to the 5 minute and make sure that we do have something like this. See how that up candle and the next candle just closes down? That to me signals that we do have some momentum to go to the downside, so we can allow some retracement to the upside and just believe that the high is gonna stay intact. So just a little added confirmation. Sometimes requiring that one whatever dynamic can cause you to lose your trade, for the trade to go without you, but it helps me from entering a trade prematurely also. In short, what I'm saying, if everything is met and I still lose that trade, I don't beat myself. I'm like, I did my best, and those are the trades that cover up the losing part of your strategy. Maybe someday we'll get a strategy that's 100%. Who knows? But for right now, I think we are at 47%, which is good. Either 1:2, 1:2.5, 1:3 win rate. That's not bad. It's just, I don't think it's good enough to win a pro farm though. So we gotta keep working, because my main aim is to go into a pro farm and make some money off of there to build our own trading account real quick, right? Bruh, what's going on here, man? Can we do something? That previous one, our candle was only 56 points high. So nobody wants to take that high, they just want to stay in here. US30 is already ranging from that high to this low. We are in there. And this range is also within another range here. So bra on the 1 hour time frame, and these others are way up here, right? Because that high is 1 p.m. What's the high? 1 p.m. yesterday. Right here. So we do have a high, low. So this went up. US30 was like, we don't really need to go up. Where's 1 p.m.? 1 p.m. is right here. High. So then that to me is signaling a short, kind of, right? If what I'm thinking happens, then we can see some strong move to the downside. But today, I don't know. No news, no nothing. Who knows, bro? And we have no news tomorrow as well. Something I've noticed about no news days is sometimes the market is usually just one-sided. Like tomorrow, we might see, like, I could be wrong, but we might see something like just slowly, like, and you can see it's just a steady one-sided move. It just slowly, but it just keeps going, one way. Then probably the next day, all that momentum is just taken by a single candle or whatever. We'll see. That's what's gonna happen. Now I do like this here, those equal highs. This is on the 1 minute, so it might not mean a lot. So I want to move this whatever to the left side. Thank you so much. We have seen you, but we've now gone up and down, and we just closed. Are we still inside? Not yet, but yeah, I'll just take that to the side. And we do have a 5-minute fair value gap here. I don't like seeing those things on my way, but they can also be nice areas to add onto your trade. I'm doing tests or checking enough data because there's a trade. Was it on Friday? So I say that if we close below that 5-minute fair value gap, I'm gonna use that area to add a trade. But I wanted all that to happen on the 5 minutes. So on the 5-minute time frame, I was expecting that we'll see something like this, and then a 5-minute candle comes in here, and then the next 5-minute candle goes away. But what happened though is the 5-minute candle did come down and close below, but then on the 1-minute time frame we saw a test of that area, but not with the 5-minute candle. So it just retested that area, and then they kept shooting down. So I was a bit skeptical on taking part on that trade because I wanted to see the 5-minute candle, but the retest was, so the 5-minute candle closed here, and then we saw the open of the next 5-minute candle. It went up, created its high, and then shot down. So yeah, so we'll take enough data to see that it doesn't have to be, or you know, because that was a clear open, high, and then went down. So maybe in future the open of that 5-minute candle could be your entry. So wait for it to go back up. When it comes down and starts to show like it really wants to go down, but everything was happening so fast though, and we can have like a small stop loss. What I hate with those things, with those such setups, is you put a small stop loss and then comes up, takes you out, and then goes your way. Ugh, that sucks, man. Okay, we've now taken out that 1 hour high. I believe the others have done the same. Not yet. US30 is behind. Honestly, I would like it not to. I would like it not to take that high. And then we start going down. Anywho, we'll see. So currently this down candle is my bounce zone. Trying to see if that, let's say that would be the high. So that right there will be my entry, my stop loss up here. What are we looking at? 1:7.3, which is not bad. We can hold a little bit, see if we can get 1:2. So now we have traded into this whatever here, that fair value gap, but this is on the 1 minute. I don't really trust those 1 minute fair value gap so much in terms of creating a nice area for a reversal, but still speaks something. I would like to see these highs taken before we get down. Even better, we can just shoot up here. I think we can get a better shot from up here to get down to this area. Who knows? So currently working this fair value gap here, it's acting as support. Again, this will be a while ago. I've already been along here because I'm thinking we should come and take these highs. I don't trade like that anymore. The good thing with that though is when you're right, you can make a lot of money so fast. But then again, you'll also lose a lot of money fast when you're wrong. So I'd rather just chill and wait for my setup to form the right way. Because then I can be accountable for that if it doesn't work. And I can have some notes to take down why it didn't work. Again, I think we should take this high here. That would be nice. So we do have a low and a fair value gap over there. So we can cross that low to the downside and then close below here. Again, I don't like also taking setups. Oh, that needs to say 5, man. Mr. Aesthetics here. Yep. I'll need to see a 5-minute order block confirmation too. So if now we start going short, I'll need to see a body close below this last up candle. Until then, I'm not taking a trade. That's just a filter for me to show that, hey, I think we are changing momentum to the downside. And what I've seen with that is, even if we're still bullish, once I see that thing happen, you can get some movement to the downside. For example, like this up candle, and then we confirm that right there is a bullish order block confirmation. And even though we're still bullish, you can see at least it tried to shoot down a little bit, a little bit. So if we are wrong, then I mean, if they keep going up, then I don't have a trade. Yesterday I tried taking a short from the low of the 1 hour candle, and I just got punished, man. So that was me just trying to do something then I don't have enough data on, right? Yeah, trying to take a short from down here. Try to take a short, it just went my way a little bit and then just came back and then just shot up to the other side, and I just saw my setup work without me. Because I was trying to take a short. Now I would have easily followed it, but then I have a strict rule, man, with how I'm handling my risk, because I know even if I do have a lot of losing days, just one good day can make me get all my losses back. Then you have to have a strict risk management plan, and that will help you with that. Instead of losing, and the day you have a good win, you know we are near getting back the losses you've been taking, because you've been, taking so much losses. Because you have to accept there are days where you'll just be losing. So you have to have something that will let you know, hey, we are done trading for the day. So what I do is I do a 1% risk. If I lose that, I'm going in again with a 0.5% risk. If I lose that, I'm going again with 0.25% risk. If I lose that, then you probably leave it alone now. So I close with a 1.75% trade. If I have to keep going, nothing more than 2% loss. If I have to keep going, my maximum is 2.75%. It's better than 100% burning your account. Okay, so now this is the bounce zone so far, this down candle. So we can close below it. It does confirm that down candle, and also we will be inverting this 1 minute fair value gap. So a few confirmations there. Nothing to say that won't fail and it'll keep going up, but just putting myself in the best position possible. I like these lows here right before fair value gap, but I don't know if that's a thing. Yeah, so I know for sure that we'll be getting in here. So if I get an entry and we have like a good RR over here, then I can just pay myself and break even and not require the trade to come down here. But if we take these highs, I do think that there's a high probability that we can come down to here. What are these guys doing? US30 still doesn't want to take the high. I like that. I hope it stays like that, because that's to me showing that tendency to want to go down further. But who's to say? You know what these guys do? It'll just stay here, the others will go up, and then all of a sudden this guy just gets on steroids and catches up with the rest. So anything could happen. We don't know, just positioning ourselves in the best, whatever. So if this closes, it will close below it, that would be nice. But in this case, a closure below this 5 minute fair value gap will be the best. But what if this is where they just want to get to and then keep going up? Because if we don't take these highs, then I'm thinking this thing might just retrace to here, and then I'll come and take these highs. So I'm hoping we can take those highs and then drop it like it's hot, bro. If not, then I'm thinking this is what we're gonna be seeing. So I might take that trade if it works, if we close below here, but just a quick scalp to somewhere here, because everything checks out. Everything checks out. Everything checks out, so we should be taking that. I'll need to see a body close down here, and then let me see if we do have that 5 minute. Yes, we do have at least a 5 minute bearish order block right there. So in the next 4 minutes, I'll see how this candle closes. If it closes bearish, then we do have something, because this could easily reverse. So we stay put until 4 minutes later. Look at that. Ooh wee, bruh, that 5 minute keeping us. Because honestly, before, I'm telling you, I would have taken that trade. When I saw that candle like that, man, I'll be in. Ooh la la la. Alright, so that 5 minutes not happening. That's a very beautiful filter, man. It's a good filter. US30 still doesn't want to go above that. Again, there's also something else, as I mentioned, that we do have on the 1 hour. We do have a swing low here, right? Wait a minute, we could be having something here. We could be confirming that bearish order block. Well, we'll find out in the next 3 minutes. We do have a swing high, right? And then the 4th candle is taking out the 3rd candle of that swing high. If you go back in history, when you've seen that example, man, this after this it just goes bearish and then keeps just shooting to the downside. So just because of that, I think we might cross this. So this is what I'm gonna do. If I get an entry here, and when we get down here, I'm gonna reduce my risk by half, in case it just turns around, for me not to take the whole hit, or just leave it alone, man. So we're looking good so far. So that's my first bounce zone here. My second bounce zone is this candle, so which is at that 5 minute fair value gap. I don't like that at all. No taking trades until this 5 minute thing is confirmed. So since it's a series of 2 continuous candles, the best one would be here, but I feel like that thing will already gone without us. So probably we can get a second candle here. That will be grounds for us to add a second entry, but I feel like it's safer to add a little bit more once we close below here, retest of that, and then see if we can get down here. So probably that will do. That second entry is gonna be a half of the original entry. So looking good so far. I just hope it doesn't go without us though. So this looks like a balanced area here. This looks nice. Probably I could try put my stop here because everything is balanced. So in the next 1 minute 19 seconds. So again, all my filters now seem to be, all my check boxes are now looking good. So in this case, that early entry would have worked for us. That would have been a scare, and then just come and works for me. So in the next 50 seconds, we'll find out. So I need to see a candle close. No, this is already confirmed. So once we just close below this line here, we're good. But will we see a retest though? So I need to be ready on this side because we're looking good here. My stop loss is gonna be all the way up here in the next 29 seconds. So this close, will we see a retracement back here, man? Because that right there should be my entry in the next 15 seconds. That right there should be my entry. Sell 40 limit. What are we risking? Too little. I want a full 1%. So once we touch this zone we're in, if they don't come back, then I'll use this one as the zone. Once we close below this. So we're getting that entry there. I'm ready to rumble. Boom. I'm in. Yo. What's going on? This side is not being triggered. That sucks. Okay, then I hit a sell there. Nothing's happening. Oh boy. So I just take the sell right now. Connect. Brah. Anyway, I'm in on this other side, so I don't know what's going on here. Okay. How much? Ooh, 1.47%. That's okay. 1.47%, and then this is kind of where I want to close things. So hopefully this works for us. Everything checks out for me. So even if I lose, that's just my strategy right there. Oh, let me see US30. Yep, I like it to stay like that because that's kind of a SMT right there. High, low. High. Let's do some cleaning up on this side. .46%, so I might be adding, let's just go with half of that, 33. Actually we'll do 50. That might be a lot. Let's just do 30. So I want us to remain below this down candle. So we have a low, high, a low, there's a breaker. I like how everything is balanced, like there's no fair value gap. So again, this could be a strong pillar, or it could just be a walk in the park where we just shoot up like crazy. Remember, we still have these equal highs here. That setup was just too good for me not to mess with it. So if we lose this, then I will try another entry with half the risk. But hopefully this works. I just don't like the fact that we just got too close to that high though. So the best would have been to wait, but smoke. Everything checked out. So what's my last line of defense? My last line of defense is a closure of the 5-minute candle above this line. Yeah. That'll be it for us. What time is it? 12:28. Let me look at that daily candle real quick. The daily candle has done enough damage, man. Now let's retrace back. I should have put my, where did I enter now? I don't even remember. So I think I did enter on this one, right? Probably. Well, my stop loss is right here. My entry is just above this candle here. So that was a good entry. Right in that breakout, which is good. And my TP is way down here. So we're looking at 3.5 if we do get down there. Let me hide these so we can get a clean chart. This is a 1 hour time frame. Let me do some cleaning. Looks not so good right now. I don't need to see those low time frame levels here. Okay, I like what they're forming here, those equal lows, so that's good. Man, honestly, I like when I do enter my trade, it just starts going towards my way, and then we can just start, you know, doing the dilly dallying down here. So see how we kind of been kept below the half of this candle, or just within that breaker. Hopefully it stays there. I feel like doing too much when I'm in a trade, man. So hopefully we stay below that, so we can wick up wicks but the body stay within below there. Let me look at the 5 minute real quick. I like how this was taken back, by why are they fighting so much again? I like this this signature here. I usually like it where we have a wick opens red as bearish, and then the next candle fights, and then it's taken down. But then I usually expect the next candle to just shoot down, but so far it's not so good, bro. We just closed above that half, so our reinforcement is being broken into. Anywho, we'll see how this goes. What is this line? Oh, this is that 5 minute, like the actual one. So this short setup for me, I'll get like a really good confirmation once we close with the 5 minute candle below this line, because this we have this 1 2. If we can close down here, then I'm thinking, yeah, we've got a good which was probably the best place to enter. But then again, yeah, that could be a late entry. Anyway, it doesn't matter, because if I'm gonna be adding anything, we have to see a 5 minute closure below this zone here, the 5 minute fair value gap, and then maybe on the 1 minute we can wait for a retest, and then when we start running away, we can do a re-entry, see if we can get down here. But for now, things are not looking so good. So damn, we could be on the wrong on this one. So US30 is taking out that high. Buy side liquidity. Where is it? So I was hoping for US30 to stay within, to stay red and just keep shooting down. Again, these equal highs here are what I'm not really liking, but equal lows here, that's good. Swing high right there. The 1 hour, that swing high. Hopefully it works. We can just see a drop it like it's hot scenario here. Anyway, let's just wait and see. There's nothing more I can do here, bro. Everything is set. My TP is set. And we just Gucci. I done clicked enough. US30. Stop this. Get down, bro. I'm just looking for reasons. Yeah, reason why. is our 1 hour queue, so maybe that's what I want to get to. We're looking good here. We're looking good here. Again, that 5 minute has been taken down too, so beautiful. I really do need to upgrade these things so I can. What is this? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna leave this alone now, so we just watch price. I have this tendency of just trying to. Well, I think it's just been a little bit nervous. That I want to see what's going on, what could go wrong. Plus, we're in the trade already, so we just submit now. So if this works, I'm looking at on this side. I'm looking at one. How much am I looking at? Come on, 150, which is good. Take us back to the 800s. Actually, will take us to the 900s. $910. Then we'll just have $80 to get to 1,000. So let's see how this goes. So far, it looking good. Excuse me. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we'll get down here. Honestly, I'm thinking we'll get down to this pool. So swing high. Then we take 3 lows. 1, 2, 3. That should be the end game here. Down here should be the end game. And then we can take partials. But before we do that, I still need to see a closure below here. Until then, okay, there's a fair value gap in there. So hopefully that works. But the bulls here are not playing too. This signature is enough to send price down. But if we're not going down, then so that means yes, that is pushing up this guy. Where's that D? What you doing? Yeah, baby. Oh boy, my stop is way up here. They are coming to get it. But yeah, that was kind of expected too anyway, because of those signals. But that was a nice setup, while it's just not gonna be working. Stop loss is right there to do its job. So before I'll be moving the stop upside up without doing that no more. Damn, where's my stop loss? Where was my stop now? Oh, my stop is just above its high. Yeah, just about there. So yeah, we just formed some equal highs here. Yeah, high probability they'll be taken out. What's the probability they'll leave those highs intact? They're just too close. So probably just coming down here to retest this and then shoot up. Yeah, those are just two equal highs, man. Triple, quadruple top. 1238. So this zone, when I'm in a trade, I usually don't expect price to close above it. If it does, then my setup is, the probability is reduced by a lot. So if this works, this could be a miracle, bro. Miracle. Let me look at the 5 minute real quick. I like that, whatever, but damn, why would they put this to not? So what I'm thinking is we might get down here and then just shoot up to take those highs, or they might leave them intact to deal with those much later. I mean, we've seen that happen. But this will be a nice place to actually just, if we break even, it would be nice to close this trade, or maybe even close right now. Wait a minute, I'm not in this trade. I was already taken out with spread. Alright, so I done took that loss. spread took me out because we didn't quite get to where my stop loss was. Yeah, spread took me out of this trade because my whatever was just up here. Imagine if it works now. It's still okay if it works. I'm Gucci because I know those are some of the trade, you know, some of the things you go through in trading. So I was taken out with my full risk on that side. Now, am I willing to take another trade? I don't think so. So I'm still in the 700s. That's okay. Yeah, we just came up too high, man. Normally that down candle, I expect, even if we go up, I expect like the bodies to still close within, but we just went up. So if this is gonna be working, it's all good. Those are some of the things you're gonna be, you know, experiencing in this game, man. Maybe this is why everybody's rushing to futures, man, because I'm thinking that could have been kept intact. Or is it because I was moving the stop loss? I don't think so. I think they have to get to where you are to take you out, right? Now look at this crap. Oh my gosh. This sucks. I'm not gonna take another trade entry. We'll just wait for tomorrow. Again, we gotta be careful with our capital retention, knowing that good winning days are coming and we don't want to mess up those days, you know. So we're good. So now we just watch price, kind of wait for what 1250 will do. Probably what I'm suspecting is we might get to this 5-minute order block here. 5-minute fair value gap, bounce into it and then shoot up. This is where it feels like price knows where your stop loss is, but that's not true. Whether you put your stop loss there or not, price will still have gone there. So that notion of price is coming for your stop loss, that's nonsense. Or maybe they've studied people's psychology and they know probably people's stop losses are there, but not yours specifically. US30, I blame you on this one, man. Because when one is going up strongly, the rest of them tend to kind of follow, you know. So 2 losses for the week, Monday, Tuesday. Usually Monday is my good winning day. So equal lows here, equal highs here, paired with these equal highs here. Yeah. So I'm gonna put this to the side. Let me make sure that whatever is good. There we go. So spread took me out on this one. Spread. Ask line. And what color is that ask line, if I may ask? Red. Oh yeah, definitely spread took me out. So the spread right now for US100 on this broker is where is it? Ustech. Is like 11.9 points. So that looks like this. So from right there, the spread is like that. Let me just draw a box. Maybe that might. How would that be represented anyway? Yeah, that makes sense. So from that high to that high, we have, come on, 4 points, 0.4, and the spread right now is 10, so 1 point something. So it looks like that. So yeah, it hit me. which is not a bad spread by the way. That's reasonable from what we've been seeing. Now this baby's just gonna go down and work without me. That's okay. That's okay. Ain't nothing I can do about that. Probably maybe if that would have done a re-entry, seeing that we've come below that entry zone of mine. But it's okay. I think I'll just let this go. I don't want to chase price no more. So let's see if we get down here, if they'll come take those highs, or they just keep going down, because we still have some equal lows over here. So maybe that was a tactic to also take out early sellers, because I'm thinking that equal high took out the third candle's high, and then, you know, high probabilities we can just flow like crazy to come all the way down here. And it's okay if that works without me. I'm perfectly fine. Now your stat is going down. Shame on you. We survive another day. We live another day to fight. Again, see how we're getting some support on that 5 minute, but that's a fair value gap. Well, it has to close, and then paired with a swing low right there, that'll be a nice entry to shoot down. We've taken out these lows as well, so maybe the one I had the best one. US whatever, this one. High. What's that? 1216 to 1338. Well, whatever. This right here might be like a really nice shot to take. That one. I'm not taking it though. Just saying. Equal highs here. We don't like that. Money. This has already been taken out, so that's okay. Maybe for journaling purposes I'll leave that. Nah, we already took them out. Let me see if we were trading that 50. Oh yeah. So 1, 2, that probably will be my entry. I don't trade this thing no more anyway. I'm just saying, because I usually would expect to get at least 1:3. So in this case, it gave us 1:2, which is decent, very decent. So 2 more minutes to 12:50. Why am I thinking there's gonna be a push to the downside? You know. Whew. Why am I thinking 12:50 is gonna send this thing down? Like, did we enter into that fair value gap? I'm curious. No, we did not. Yes, we did. Did we? Yes. What's that high? 21 to 35.1. What about this high? 21 to 35.9. No, we did not. Oh my god, we would be in the money. Why did you guys feel like you needed to come up here? I'm just curious. Why? Did you know my stop loss was there? Oh, come on. That would be a nice trade, man. And probably this is what makes people feel like you can move your stop loss. You know, move your stop loss, move your stop loss. This is just one of them ones, man. Look at that baby now trade. Like, come on. 1.5 already. So why did you trade? Why? Ooh, Jesus. 1250. Oh, I honestly thought 1250 would do the opposite of what it's done right now, just shoot down. You know what we can do is, if 1250 closes below, the next candle closes below that open price, I think we might trade down further. Is that something I'm willing to mess with? I don't know. So it just came back to that zone. This is the 1250 open price. Let me put this to the side a little bit. This is that 1250 open. Come on, my guy, what you doing? 1250 open, middle, right. Make it a little bit big, my guy. So yeah, this looks really good, man. I think we're just gonna keep shooting down. That was a nice place to enter. So can I risk the rest of the 20 if we leave a fair value gap in here, which would make sense because it's now paired with our 5 minute. We can see we could make our money back, or we'll take another loss. So we are still within our risk parameters, so even if I took another half, that's okay. If I lose, it'll just take me back to the 600s. I still don't understand why this thing traded up here. Now that hurts a little bit, seeing that this thing is working. What are we looking at? We're looking at 1:2.39. That's beautiful. Look at this guy. Now you want to go down. Shame on you. All right, if we do leave a fair value gap here, I will be taking this trade to the downside. My stop loss is going to be just above this candle. So we'll see. Just a small risk over there, and I will be entering that with a pending order. Oh, come on. All right, that hurts a little bit while so my stop loss was not really hit, but spread took me out because I have like a one pip spread or whatever, 1 point. So this side was not hit because I think they just have to take, there's no spread on this side. So maybe that's why people like futures, because I don't think futures has spreads, does it? I don't think so. So we'll now be looking at 2.76, man. And they're now coming back here. They're just gonna go and hit my TP. That sucks. That don't feel good. So at least we've taken out that low. So the daily candle, that was really the high of the day right there. I am willing to take, if we touch here, I'm gonna take that trade, and my stop loss is just gonna be above this candle here. I don't think we're gonna go that far, honestly. I think it just touch in here and then just shoot back down. So let me see if we're ready with that. $25, just taking half of the risk in case I lose, so I don't lose so badly. I just need them to trade in here though. So come on, come tag me, come on. The least you could do is get here, bro. Nope, sorry. It said nope. So 1250 just came here and just shut down like it's well, for now that 1250 candle for me, it's still very unpredictable, but we'll keep studying it, see if we can get something, because it just came back and that was my original entry area and then just shut down one time. So there we go. So no more trades for me. We just got to my target right there. So that's quite unfortunate, I'm not gonna lie. That's quite unfortunate, honestly. So we're looking at 4R, man. That's what we were looking at today. That is quite unfortunate. Let me just take some money on this side. So we're selling, so let me just buy. Yeah, I just closed everything, though I think we might go down farther. So we are only $1,000, actually just $100 shy of the equity high, and we back. Unfortunately, on this other side, I was not able to capitalize on that, cause crap, that was a really nice trade. While so that swing low, the fourth candle is traded above, and then we just shot down for some reason. US30 felt like it needed to go up further. Oh yeah. That was a really nice trade, bruh. So shit. Anyway, we done for the trading day. That's what you get, I guess. We won on this side anyway, so that's good. So around 5 grand, 3,000, 4,500. So we're looking at 5,300, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 8, 5,300 probably. Which is good, which is Gucci. So we're gonna have to journal. There's really nothing I could have done about that. I don't know why this thing short thought I should come up, man. Again, I was skeptical, but because of these swing highs. But even though that will still not make me not to take a trade if everything just checks out real good. But so those are two nice trades that I've lost back to back. Now, what would you categorize that as? Was that a trading mistake? Nope. It was just market condition, and there's nothing I could have done about it. I think I could have made something here, but I wanted to enter if price got to this fair value gap, because I was expecting that we could come up, touch it, and then just shoot away. So that would have been a nice. Probably I would have offset my today's whatever. So let's say I got filled in here, my stop loss over there, and we just looked at 2.7 in just what, 2 minutes. 1, 2, and I would have made our money back, but it's all good. I'm not beating myself. Everything was still within risk parameters. Stop loss was right there to do its job. These days will be there, and we just weather them out and we keep moving. So I'm gonna end my stream here, and I need to put this in a day. Why are you here by yourself? Five, 13, 25. Okay, and then this other side. What's going on here? Let me see that path. Let me see if I have any bragging rights here. What's this about? What's this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Doesn't matter. Get out of here. One, 2, 3, 5, 13, 25. So that's today. Hold up. Wait a minute. So all of this going in that 5 whatever. Yep. Thank God for. Okay, so now we have clean charts. What a trading day, man. What a trading day. And it's still going down, of course. And it's still going down, man. Yep, to right here at least. So the potential right now for this trade is 5R. You know what? I'm just gonna have to close this. This feels bad. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, it doesn't feel bad. I could care less, honestly. But it would have been nice if these guys didn't come up like this. Only to close down on that range, on that area, and then come capitalize on it and just shoot down. That sucks. That really sucks. This could have been a banger day, man. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. Unfortunately, we did lose on that trade, which should have been a winner because of spread. And it is what it is. So I'll see you guys again tomorrow, and we keep fighting good things. We still stay within our risk parameters. There's just really nothing I could have done about today. There's really nothing I could have done about it. Again, look at this. We did close. Let me see the 5-minute. Yeah, we just went, and this is kind of what I was talking about, because we see a closure with the 1 minute just below the 5-minute. That other 1 minute just touches it a little bit and just shoots down, and that's what you get. What are all these other levels, if I may ask? Where are they coming from? Now that's confusing. That's taken care of, so why are they here? Alright, I'll see you again. Or we can join in tomorrow, same time, 11:30, and then we'll see if we can, catch up. The equity here is looking really good. We just short a few. What? Let me see. The equity high was like around 128, 480. That was the equity high. No, 129, 120 was the equity high. Just close to 100,000, 130k. So we are $2,100 away on this side, and we can keep on growing this demo account. So I'm thinking, maybe I can start focusing more on the small account, because this is just demo, and I've traded demo for so long, man. I've taken a $200,000 account to $30 million. And honestly, the environment around demo and live, there's quite a difference there. Oh, wait a minute. You want to tell me? US 30 go. Okay. I'm curious to see what their setups look like here. That was a down candle, so that would have been a loss unless it gave you another shot. Let's see this fool here. So this one had the best setup. This one had the best setup. So it crossed up here, down candle, we shot up, came down, and look at just that small retest over there, US 30. So the closure of this candle, retest, that's your entry. I'm just curious to see if the 5-minute, yep, we do have a 5-minute, got a block confirmation. That's all I need, man. That's all I need right there. So once we close below here, let me see what candle is this. This is the 1240 to 1245. This one 1245. So that touch That's your entry. Let's say we got fill down here. My stop loss way up there, and I'm looking for this other side. That would have been a clean 2235R. So US30 had the better setup. Okay, let's see this guy. This is where we first crossed, so that last down candle will be my entry. Just before here though, do we have a 5-minute order block confirmation? Nope. So because I would have expected a closure below here, so there will be no entry right there. So let's go to the other one, which is this one. Look at that. So let's see, we do have a 5-minute order block confirmation. Yes, we do have this one. That's all I need for me to just want to enter a closure below that, and then we see, I need to see what time it was though. What is this? 1240 to 1245. The 1245 candle is this one, and that zone is just that touch. That's it. That's an entry for me. So probably we got fill down here. My stop loss is way up here. And what do we get? 1.86, which is still fine. So this is one of those areas where, you know, if you want to get aggressive with the stop loss, still looking on this, that would have easily been 4R right there, but nah, I'm okay with my stop loss being up here. So US100 is the one that was tricky. That's the one that was tricky, although that high was kept intact, man. Okay, we're done here. So that was Trader Marrera, and I'll see you again, guys, tomorrow at 11:30. Hopefully we get a good trade tomorrow. If not, we just still stick within our risk parameters, and we gotta lose like professionals. And I'm out of here. Peace. God loves you, and keep walking, and we'll get to this goal soon. And I'm out.